Hey everyone, Shalom Aleichem from Efrat, Ir HaKodesh. What a great zchus this is for me to have the privilege of sharing and learning with all of you here on this platform of the Lost Princess Initiative. Yesher koach gadol l'chol ha'oskim ha'melacha. It should be filled with tzlacha. It should be filled with a sense of sincere dveikus and kirvas Elokim. So in Hollywood, which most of us grew up with, there was a concept that really messed with us. There were many concepts. One in particular is the concept of being heartbroken. When you're heartbroken in Hollywood, it's usually over a loved one, someone you love, someone you wish they loved you, and your heart becomes broken because they left you or you had to leave them, whatever it is. We learn in the teachings of Chassidus how shviras halev doesn't necessarily refer to a heart that's broken, but rather a heart that becomes open. So what does it mean that our heart breaks open? When we're stuck to certain concepts that we're accustomed to, when we have a certain path of thinking, how things should be, because they've worked for us until now, it's very hard to open your heart to the notion that might have been good for them, but now for something bigger, that's not shaykh anymore. A person who's able to put the hatzlachas of the past, keep it in the past, and not let yesterday's hatzlachas dictate to you how today's hatzlachas have to be, that's a person that is in tune with the rhythm of hischatshus habriya, of the renewal of creation. It happens to me quite often when I have a strong concert in a certain community or in a certain shul, and I remember that concert. I remember what I was feeling. I remember what I think the crowd was feeling, and I go back to that place to do another concert a year later. But in my mind, the hatzlacha of it is based on really, can I recapture whatever happened then, because that's how I remember it. But when I'm able to let go of that and being open to, wow, let's see what tonight's about. I would hope Hashem wants to bring something even greater into the world. At that moment, I basically nipatzti et hakli hakodem. I've shattered, or the Rebbe Nachman has shattered the previous vessel, which was good l'sha'ata, it was good for its time. But the whole concept of hischatshus habriya, of the renewal of creation, is that concept itself. Everything was good in its time. And in the piece, this wonderful, beautiful piece from the Bedichever that we're learning this week, this is, I think, it seems to me, this is what the Bedichever is speaking about. The Rebbe Nachman is always wanting to give us more and more. He wants us to always grow with what he brings down to us. But sometimes we're so stuck on our concept of what good means that we come to the Rebbe Nachman with the same very minimal and madud, measured kli, and saying, okay, so like last time, this is what it was, we're ready now to receive. And the Rebbe Nachman is saying, are you kidding me? Your hands got to be much wider. But in order for your hands to be much wider, I need to break it open. And the Bedichever says that's the reason why a person will sometimes have to experience a choli, an illness. Because it's through the illness, the Bedichever says, and in his words, Rak alidei hacholi ha'adam nasa kli lekabel hashefa, that it's only through an illness that a person can become a vessel to receive what Hashem wants to give him. Kederech bnei adam. The Bedichever is saying it's the way of a craftsman to basically break a small vessel in order to expand it. So too, this is how the Rebbe Nachman is constantly waiting to give us more, The Frierdiker Rebbe said back in the 40s that the saddest thing about that generation, mainly the generation post the Shoah, right then and there, the Frierdiker Rebbe was alive for 5 years after the Holocaust, was that he said, we come to the Ribono Shel Olam like schleppers. And we say, here, we have a little kli, can you fill our little kli? We should come to the Ribono Shel Olam like people that are completely broken open and rid of any moichin de katnus, a contracted mindset of what the Ribono Shel Olam wants and is waiting to give us. So here at Sun that we've been through all the unfortunate machlas, all the unfortunate illnesses that have they keep on breaking us open more and more and more, but for what purpose? To become kichoilas ava ani. Yes, I'm sick, Ribono Shel Olam, I'm sick, but I'm sickly in love with you. And sickly in love with you means that I'm never limiting what you would like to give to me. I'm breaking, I'm shover, shviras halev. My heart is breaking, but it's breaking open in order to become a much wider vessel, so that I can carry your name, bechavod, be'ahava, and bitmimus. Sheniska.